Dumb SEO Questions, episode 198. Each week we meet here to answer the questions asked on the SEO Questions community on Google+, on our Facebook page, Dumb SEO Questions, and also via Twitter, Dumb SEO QS. All right. With us tonight, we have Edwin Jonk. Edwin is CEO of idesthost in the Netherlands. You can find Edwin at idesthost.nl. Masataki Wasa is webmaster of wasaweb.net. He's a translator of many languages. He's also a Google top contributor on the Google AdSense community. And Tim Capper is a conversion rate optimization specialist and also proud to call himself an SEO. He operates out of Corby, north of England. He's CEO of onlineownership.com. He's also a Google top contributor on the Google My Business community. All right, our first question tonight is from Giselle de Leon, who's a friend of ours from the Philippines, and Giselle asked the question headed email marketing campaign. I'm thinking about implementing an email marketing campaign on one of my projects. Any suggestions?
Well, the suggestion here is MailChimp. There are others out there. Basically, what you want and what you don't want is to end up in the spam folder, right? MailChimp is quite good at that. Another thing I would look at is you can mark up the emails so that the user can have different things in their Gmail. It depends on what you want, right? If there are specific markups for events, for hotels. So I would look at developers.google.com/gmail/markup. And markup your email. It's quite easy. It's JSON LD. It's somewhat similar to schema.org, or it is schema.org in most cases. So take a look at that before you launch your email campaign.
Excellent. Anybody else? All right. I'd just like to point out Dave Elliott, one of our forum heroes, who answers questions on our community during the week and makes it much easier for us. And he also recommended MailChimp. All right, let's call that an answer. Did I tweet that? Yes, I did. All right, let's go to the next. Very few questions tonight. There was one that just dropped in about an hour ago, but unfortunately it was too late to include on our run list. This one from Vinoth Sentil, he's asking a question titled "Removing a Page Instead of Redirection." He said, "Hi friends, I have one doubt. I've changed my website from Joomla to WordPress in that I have removed some web pages, and my Webmaster Tools console, or the Google Search Console, shows 04 errors. I want to remove that web page instead of redirection. Can you guys please give me some suggestions?" That's odd, because if it's showing 404, surely it's gone already.
Well, the gone is 4010. The difference between 404 and 410 is basically that 410 is a little bit faster from the index than the 404. But if you want to remove a web page, it's quite normal to have a 404 error. I would try to redirect it to a page that is similar or has a similar topic. But if you really want it gone and not found, then 404 is fine. If you want it to be removed fast, use a 4010. But for Joomla and for WordPress, I think the standard is 404. So.
Yeah, I think he's too worried. He's worried about the 404, which he shouldn't be. That's the feeling I'm getting from how he's asking the question, because he doesn't want to redirect to another page, because I think he says in one of the later responses that there aren't equivalent pages to which he could redirect deleted pages. So 404 is the right thing to do, because it's gone, not there anymore. So seeing 404 in his Search Console, for example, is not an issue. That's what is meant to happen, because those pages are no longer there. So he shouldn't be worried about that.
No, indeed, 404s are quite normal on the web. I wouldn't worry that much about it. But of course, you want to look at the 404s, especially if you change your website from Joomla to WordPress, because the URL structure can be changed or will be changed. And you probably missed somewhere some redirection. So please keep an eye on the 404s in your Webmaster Console and redirect them.
All right. Anybody else want to comment on this one? All right. We've done it again, guys. We've answered all of the questions asked on the SEO Questions community on Google+. Now go to our SEO News Roundup. We've only got 2 items tonight. Thank goodness Edwin Young came along, or otherwise we wouldn't have had any. But this was a good article. It was from SEO Interactive. 40 ways to use SEMrush to get the SEO data you need. Anybody with some feedback on this article? Hello, William Rock. How the bloody hell are you?
Good evening.
William Rock's an SEO from Kansas in the USA. William, we're talking about it's item 3 on the run list. It's a question 40. It's titled. It's a news item in our SEO news community. It's titled 40 ways to use SEMrush to get the SEO data you need.
Yeah, I was reading that one, I think, last night. So a lot of good data in that article for sure.
I think you shared it as well, didn't you?
I did, yeah. Normally, if it's a good article, I'll normally share it out, but that was a fantastic article. A lot of good data in there. Some things I don't pay attention to as far as some of the tools, but other than that, all in all, it's pretty easy. And I believe I shared out about a month ago, another tutorial list for SEMrush too. So they kind of fine-tune all the neat things you can do with the tool to collect data about your website or your competition.
Cool. Any other comments on this one?
Well, it is a long article, and what do you pick, right? They're all great advice, and with screenshots and just 1 or 2 sentences of what it is. Yeah, read it through, try it out on semrush.com, and see what is useful for your business.
Cool. I'll just tweet that and we'll move on. This one, Federico Sasso originally shared this on Visual SEO Studio 1.2.1. So the versions are moving along. It wasn't that long ago. He was in pre-beta. He said this version of the SEO tool, codenamed Pirasmos, along with the free community edition, introduces a 30-day free trial of the professional edition and new features too.
I haven't gotten a chance to play with that tool because I'm on a Mac. So, but it looks like a fantastic tool for auditing.
Be worth your while to get a real computer to try it out, William.
Thanks, Jim. So, what do you think of the tool? I mean, you're probably running it, right?
I actually I have run it. It's not something that I use a lot because most of my clients are old and long established, and so investigation is is not a requirement. Most of my work is humdrum. I thought it was great, and it's got a good crawler, and it will produce a good XML sitemap. I really like it.
Yeah, the crawler is nice. It's all similar to Screaming Frog. It's a little bit different. I did play with it. I didn't really use it for a project, so but I will try out the new version.
Yep, I should too.
I'm updating now on my real computer.
All right, let me click this button. We are at the stage of thank you for watching. We thank you for watching tonight. Your interest in what we do makes what we do worthwhile, and we appreciate your interest. We'll be back at the same time next week to do this all again. But for now, it's good night. I should add, if you'd like to join our broadcast at any time, please leave us a message on the